SADC's Leaders Extraordinary Summit on Industrialisation opened in the Zimbabwean capital Harare this morning. Leaders met behind closed doors for the better part of today. Heads of state from the 15-member bloc will sign off a roadmap to accelerate industrialisation between now and 2063.
13% of uranium, 15% of manganese, 18% of cobalt.
Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe laying out the SADC region's contribution to the world's mineral output.
55%, listen, 55% of diamonds and 72% of platinum.
Despite this wealth, 70% of SADC citizens live below the poverty line. This SADC summit will spell out a plan to prioritize industrialization and market integration within the region. The three-phase program aims to curb the export of raw materials by beneficiating local resources, including minerals and agricultural products. The ultimate vision: create jobs, diversify products and develop industries.
If we continue as exporters of raw materials, we are sure to remain trapped in the jaws of underdevelopment, while those who add value on our behalf flourish at our expense.
SADC has set out an ambitious target to double per capita growth to 6% annually,
translating into $2,000 by 2020. GDP per capita of $9,000 by 2050, with a target growth of 8%.
But the region faces a mammoth task if it's to achieve this growth. Uneven development among member states, including Malawi, which is ranked among the poorest countries in the world. SADC also faces infrastructural constraints in its power and transportation sectors. It will also need to raise the finances to grow its economy. Shingai Nyoka, SABC News, Harare, Zimbabwe.
Here's what some people had to say on Twitter about the SADC summit. Lubanzi says the SADC summit should be protecting its own people, ensuring that every country in its region is being governed well. #AfricaRise. Daniel says, how can it be difficult to run countries successfully that have plenty of natural resources? #better governance in Africa. Ambassador ZW says there has to be a relationship between what happens in our SADC universities and what happens in our socio-economic sphere. And finally, Msizi says if SADC had functioning government, we wouldn't have this problem in the first place. We need proper discourse and solutions, not finger pointing. In other news, Britain has warned its